What's up, guys? I'm LegoLord, and this is my workshop. Hello, guys, and welcome to episode 10 of building Anaxes in Lego. I am so blown away that this is already episode 10, and I am really happy with the support the series has been getting, so thank you guys so much for that. We got a ton jammed into this video. Kind of a little preview. We built the tower as well as the whole first mountain and have a good chunk done on the second mountain, as well as doing a ton of groundwork overall, getting a ton of parts in. Finally, we're gonna have another haul video coming out on Friday, just a little heads up. So let's get into it. Hello guys, so starting off the week, I just wanted to give you guys a quick walkthrough of what I've been working on. So you guys can obviously see we have made humongous progress on this mountain. I was planning on waiting to finish off the groundwork, but those parts hadn't come in yet at the start of this week, so I decided to go ahead and start the mountain. So I have spent literally 35 hours just on this. It takes so long because this is literally all filler, like all the way down, not even joking, that's thousands of parts. So goal is to get this done in a couple more days, then start on this one. All of it has been wired in. You guys can see the first set of lights right in there. I also started making these things. These are the smaller trees. Let me know how they look in comparison. I like them. I think they look good. I think we'll probably do a little time lapse of some of putting the final touches together, but kind of boring because you're just throwing these all together, and I don't want to make you guys watch all that. But anyway, these are all part of the leaves. Now I'm just attaching them onto these pieces. As you can see right here, I have bricks everywhere. It's crazy right now, guys. Just rushing to try and get this done, but hope looks good. I'm gonna try and finish the trees as well as these mountains. Gonna get a ton done this week, so really trying to start blasting this out. And we do have the Swedish fish. I decided to stick it right there. So I'm going to keep working on these mountains. I think we'll jump into a time lapse of building some of these leaf pieces. But yeah, I'm going to keep building. Alright guys, another quick update. So these are all of the little flowers completed. These are the smaller ones. They're going to kind of fit right in between the groundwork plants and the big trees, kind of fill in that gap a little. Just 20 of them, scatter them throughout. I'm now working on the center of the tower, kind of getting that down. This is the final design I came up with. Obviously, I tried a couple different ones. This one, it just didn't fit together really nice and wasn't very strong. It didn't fit together with the slopes. This one ended up being too big, and it was six-sided. It was a hexagon. I kind of wanted an octagon to fit geometrically with the rest of it. So this is the technique this is the finish technique. Have to order parts because it's all going to look like those two segments when I'm done, but I just don't have the parts right now to do that. So I'm going to put in a bricklink order, get the parts ordered, hopefully come here really quickly. I'm going to order, try and see if I can get from somewhere in the Midwest where it's going to be here within a couple days. Something like that. But yeah, I was just screwing around with some different disc designs. So we'll check back in a little. Hello guys, so as you guys can see, we got a lot more mountain progress. We finished kind of this first cliff slash shelf, rock shelf, as well as this one right here. Now what I'm going to do is just continue this rock work all the way up and have the top, and make the top shelf. That way this mountain will be completely finished. I'd also maybe like to see if I can get some more of this groundwork done going through here. My goal is to finish all this groundwork as well as the other two mountains by Tuesday for when you guys will be seeing this video. So let's jump into that. I've been working every day for the past 3 days. Let's see, today is Friday right now. Tuesday I worked 15 hours. Wednesday I worked 18 hours. And yesterday, Thursday, I worked 16 hours. So I've been working every day, waking up early and then not going to bed till later, 11 o'clock-ish. So I have been pushing really hard to finish this, guys. I know I told you guys I was going to do it, so here we go. I guess this is the grind. So, I'm gonna get back to work. Checking on the next update. Hello guys, so we just built an entire freaking mountain. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. So, a little explanation. I know this is Wednesday and not Tuesday, but I was working on this mountain all yesterday and a few other things I'll show you in a minute. But I was working on those, and I was going to upload a video, but then I'm like, this is going to be the last Anaxes update before the finale. So I thought it would be a good idea to delay it a day. That way I could get this whole mountain done, obviously starting on this, and start another little project I am going to show you guys in a minute. So, obviously mountains, this one's done. This one, we got a pretty good progress so far. These like little shelves we have, there is going to be another one that kind of shelves here. So that's kind of what that's going to look like. But we also got a ton of groundwork completed all the way through here, as you guys can see. I'm waiting on a big order from eBay. I bought like 250 bricks to finish off this and that mountain. But yeah, so I'm waiting for that to come. It'll probably be here tomorrow. So this is the last Anaxes update. And something else I did yesterday, really huge thing I'm super excited to get started on. As you guys know, the parts came in for the tower. So, I built the base of the tower. Like the middle section of it. I hope you guys like this technique. It's all round, and then I decided to put some plates in there instead of the cheese slopes. That way you get this like nice kind of dark line, shadow line along it. I thought this gave the tower a lot of texture and made it look nicer. Made it a little more diverse. But this is solid, guys. If it focuses, yeah. And then I also just rammed a long Technic rod all the way through it. I ended up literally hammering it with my rubber hammer to get it to go all the way down. Oh, and a little explanation. This is the rubber hammer. So it's not like a literal just rubber hammer. It's like a hard rubber. This is what I use for Lego. Some of you might be like, why do you need a hammer for Lego? But when I'm putting down all this brick, this really helps to make sure everything is pounded in really neatly. Because another thing that happens when you're building large mocks is as you go up, because this is like 22 bricks tall, I think, or 22 levels. It's probably about 18 bricks, I think. But over that much space of just condensed brick and plate, you'll be slightly off if you don't pound it down. You might get off like a plate or like half a plate, and that can really screw with you once you get to the top because stuff just won't fit the way it's supposed to. So that's what I do over here. This is kind of how it works because you guys didn't get to see a lot of that interior because I finished it so fast. But this is how I do it, and then it just keeps going up like that, making sure everything is pounded down neatly. But anyways, guys, yeah, this is the tower. So, we pan out a little bit. So, the first thing that's going to be there is the base, and then there's a little cone lead up to the base. Then there's a little bit of an inverted cone before you hit the top, and the top is kind of shaped like a donut or a hamburger. It's a circle, and it's going to be about that big, so you guys can kind of see in comparison. And then there's an antenna coming off of it. But this is the main part of it. This is the actual tower piece. So I spent all day yesterday making these little, like, units, I guess, and then putting them all together. And that was really hard because to get these all to line up correctly, it took a lot of taking apart and being put back together. So anyway, we have the smaller trees here, the stalks for the big trees, and then I have the big trees sitting over there. We have all the vegetation parts in there. So, that is going to be really cool. We are literally almost done with this mod. I know it's crazy, but it's like a couple of weeks ago, like literally last week, all we had was some of the groundwork and then like the outline of the mountains. But now we're like starting the tower. Mountains are almost done. This one's far smaller. It's really coming together, guys. I also have a bunch of custom minifigures, and I'm going to make a special video about some of them. We'll have some reviews out next week. So I'll kind of give you guys a timeline. I'll go over that in the outro. Speaking of which, let's head to the outro. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am so excited for the finale of this series. So as I just said, this is going to be the last episode of building Anaxes in LEGO. We're going to skip next week so that I can finish up this mock and get all the figures placed. I have some content coming out. More reviews next week, your questions answered, as well as a haul video. But this is going to be the last episode of building Anaxes in LEGO. So let me explain. Next week we're skipping, going to work more on the mock, get it all prepped, take a lot more time to film, because I want to have it really, really nice for the finale. I'm going to spend days editing that because I want it to be perfect. So, not next Tuesday, but then the Sunday after, if you're following me, is going to be the finale of building Anaxes in LEGO. So, that is going to be at the 25th, I believe. Either the 25th or the 26th. I will check that for you guys. But that is going to be up a couple days in advance. That's going to be amazing, guys. I'm so excited for that. I'm really pumped to get that all pumped out for you guys. So, kind of explaining, by the time that has released, hopefully we're going to get a lot of support. I'd really appreciate if you guys shared that because I want that to be everywhere. But by the time that is out, Anaxes is already going to be starting, or at least starting to be, and mostly be, packed up in these crates that my dad, uncle, and grandpa have made for me. That will already be almost completely packed up. I'm planning on doing a live stream. My grandma's going to come and help me package up all the trees. We're wrapping all those individually and stuff in styrofoam before we package them in the crate. We kind of have like those little Christmas light dividers things so they don't get all smashed around. But yeah, I hope to do a live stream either that Sunday or Monday before I leave with my dad on Tuesday to take the 8-hour trip down to Virginia for the convention. But, kind of a little timeline for you guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a short out. I'd really appreciate if you guys voted on that, just down in the comments. I have a couple things I kind of want to go over with Anaxes-wise. It's probably going to be less than a minute, as I said, it's short. And I'd really appreciate if you guys gave me your thoughts in the comments below about what you think about a couple of those decisions. And then Friday is going to be another haul video. I think I have like 10 more packages that came in, some minifigures and bricks. Just going over what I got for this mock. No investment stuff because I have not been able to really spare any money to buy investments lately. It's all been going into this. And then next Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to have minifigure reviews on 3 of the minifigures that you see in Friday's haul video. So, we're going to have reviews all next week. And then, coming out Tuesday after, that will be the Tuesday I leave for Virginia. It's going to be another Your Questions Answered video. And then, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all 6 days are going to be vlogs coming out. And then I'll probably make a conglomeration of all of those together, maybe into like a little more edited movie per se of 2021 Brickford, Virginia, coming out that Tuesday. So I know that's like crazy timeline, but I've already thought that all out. Filmed most of those videos actually. I've everything filmed all the way up to the convention, and I'm starting working on the Your Questions Answered video already. So I'm really trying to get stuff in advance, that way I don't have to worry about any of it. That way I can just completely focus on this wonderful mock behind me. I spent 4 days on that mountain, 1 day on that mountain, and 1 day on the tower already. So the mountains are taking so long, but once those are completely done, we really are going to be able to just smash through the rest of this. And it will be less than 2 weeks from today, you guys will have your Building Anaxes in LEGO series finale. I'm really hoping that it's going to be amazing, guys. It's probably going to be like a 40-minute video. If you go and watch David Hall's Building Mandalore in LEGO, it's going to be kind of along those lines. We're going to have like a cinematic, then I'm going to kind of walk through finishing touches, minifigure-wise, what I'm doing, kind of maybe a few different techniques. Then we're going to go into a really cool cinematic of it, and I'll take a walkthrough of the mock to wrap it up. And then we will also have just like the pictures coming out as a separate video. Kind of how David Hall did it. If you want to go over to his channel, Solidbrick Studio, and see how he did that with his Mandalore. I'm kind of doing it the same way with the finale-wise. I'm going to have the big finale, and then I'm going to have a cinematic of building an Anaxes in Lego. And I have a really cool announcement that will be coming out after Brickford, Virginia, and after the finale of the mock. After that's all happened, I'm not done with this mock. I have a really cool thing planned for it because I thought, spending so much money, we might as well get everything I can out of it. So guys, that is going to wrap up building an Anaxes in Lego week 10, last building an Anaxes in Lego before the finale. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like down below, as well as any suggestions or questions you have. Put those in the comments below, and subscribe if you like and want to get more content like this, as well as turning on notifications if you'd like to be notified every time I release a new video, so you guys can see when building an Anaxes in Lego the finale goes live. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I am LegoLord, and this is my workshop.